Hey, I'm Dorian with Firefly Automatics, and in this video we're going to learn how to tension the belts on the X-axis front and back movement of the machine. The tools needed for this job are a 13mm wrench and socket, 19mm wrench and socket, and a foot-long breaker bar plus a second person. Alright, so first of all, we're looking at the belts that are moving the stacker head front to back. That's the long belts. Here in the center you will find the synchronizing bar and the slots where those synchronizing tabs are supposed to move side to side. And on the back end you will find the tensioners. That's going to be on both sides of the machine, left and right. Alright, so first of all we're going to loosen up the synchronizing tab here on the front side, right front side here. There's two holes up at the top where you can get your impact through with a short extension there. And I'm going to grab the bolt down there from the bottom. You will know which one is the bolt that you're trying to loosen up. It does have a moon shape like spacer. So we're going to go ahead and loosen that side up first. Just loosen it up enough to where you have enough play there. Same thing with the other side. Again, all you're trying to have is any play on that, so when we move the carriage front to back, there is enough play so we don't bottom out the synchronizer either way. Alright, now we're going to loosen up the other side. This is the front left side, engine side. Loosen up the tensioner there. Now we're going to go over to the back side. Okay, now that that's loose, we're going to go ahead and loosen up the tensioners. Okay, so this is the back left tensioner. We're going to go ahead and loosen up the bottom first. And now the top, as you loosen up the top, you will loosen up the entire stacker head. So make sure the machine is as level as possible so the stacker head doesn't walk on you. You can see how we lost some of the tension there, and now we've got a completely loose belt. Okay, now we're going to do the other side here. This is the right back side. Loosen up the bottom side first. And now the top. You will loosen up complete tension on that belt. There's all the slack on that belt. Now we need our 1/2 inch foot long breaker bar, and we need our second person so we can add tension to the belt. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and tighten up the bottom side first. Now the top. We're going to go ahead and go over to the left back side of the machine now. Okay, we're going to have somebody hanging on the other side of this here. Start with the bottom. And now the top. Okay, after the belts have been tensioned, now we're going to go ahead and synchronize the tabs, the bars inside of the carriage. Move the stacker head back and then bring it back forward a little bit. Back to the center. And all you want to do is be within the center of the slot so you can tension the synchronizing bar right after. Alright, we're going to tighten up the bolts now on the synchronizer bar. That's the back. Now we're going to come to the front. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go over to the right side of the machine. Alright, so now we're going to tighten up the other side. Right front first. Back side now. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and push the stacker head all the way to one side, whether it's front or back, and we'll check the tension on the belts again. Now we're just going to go ahead and check the tension here. Again, I'm not adding no more than 2 pounds of pressure here, and I'm just checking to make sure the belt is not touching itself when the stacker head is to one way or the other. Now you will be able to feel play if there was more slack on the belt, but you want to check on one side, and whatever you get on one side, you want to get on the other. Alright, so now after you're done synchronizing the belts on the stacker head, you can rehome the stacker head and you should be able to continue operation.